Okay. We're back. I didn't stay gone long. But in between that time, I decided that I wasn't hungry and I lied. And I got 5 stars in Octopus. Which apparently gets you very hard mode. You have easy, normal, and very hard if you press up. You see that? The arrow up. Insane. I didn't know that was even a thing. Because I got this, of course, secondhand. And it didn't have anything like that, as far as I'm aware. So. Oh, I am sleepy, but that's beside the point. So, as you can see, I have 1 star on fire now, which is good. Manhole, I still have 2. Oil Panic. So Oil Panic, I could probably knock out 1,000. I assume. We're gonna try. What's the audio? Might turn it up ever so slightly. Yeah, that should be good. I have been really enjoying these though. This has been a lot of fun. I have kind of dabbled with the 2nd and 3rd game afterwards. Just kind of casually. Still haven't seen a ton on those though. I kind of want to keep it more of a surprise, but I have been playing just a little bit of them, just here and there. The Yoshi's Island background. Yeah, I like it too. There's a couple of them. It does have that art style. The Super Game Boy is one of my favorite things, and it's so sad that like the Game Boy or the Game Boy player on GameCube, it's just so bad. Like it really is. It has no borders. It has no. It's got input delay. It's just bad. But this one, I mean, this here is phenomenal. Super Game Boy 2 in particular is just very good. Very good. Which I paid like $50 for this. Which honestly isn't that bad. I think the original Super Game Boy is like, I don't know, what is it? Like maybe $30. I don't feel like it's that, it might be 20, but it's not like so incredibly expensive in comparison that you wouldn't pick up Super Game Boy 2. It's got link cable support. It's got all the borders from the original, which I wasn't even aware was a thing in this. It does a lot. There's a lot that I really like about the Super Game Boy. I have been actively like pulling out my Game Boy games more recently just so I have an excuse to use this. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. I don't think it's healthy. No, that's kind of what I said last time I was too. I was like, so is this how the Mario World blocks are made? Where does this fit in the lore? The lore of Yoshi? I don't know. Yeah, but this is like the 3rd stream I've done of this one. And I've been really enjoying Game & Watch Gallery. And I can't wait to get to... Okay, it's fine. It's just one goof up. I'm gonna do better. I'll get back in the headspace. Again, I don't need to focus on the blocks. I know I tell myself that every time, but I don't need to focus on the blocks. But these have been a lot of fun. I told the story like the first time I streamed it, but I picked up Game & Watch Collection on DS, which was a it was a Nintendo DS. What am I trying to say? Club Nintendo. Sorry, I was like, what am I trying to say here? It's a Club Nintendo exclusive, so you had to go through Club Nintendo back in the day to get it. And there is a sequel to it, but it only has 2 games on it, and then the collection, the first one only has 3 games, and they are faithful remakes of some of the dual screen Game & Watch games, but they're just kind of I mean, the first one has the greenhouse on it, which is probably my favorite Game & Watch. But it just, I don't know, it didn't really, I guess, it was enough for me to go out of my way to get these. And now I'm just kind of obsessed with them. If I had to rank them just off my head, I probably would put... it would probably be Greenhouse first. Then... Oh god. It'd probably be Greenhouse, Octopus, and this. But again, the Greenhouse one is like the original. I like the remake of Octopus, and I like the remake of this one. But of the original, definitely Greenhouse is where I think it's at. I said this earlier too, but I'm surprised Nintendo never did like a really big collection of just Game & Watch games. Like, could you imagine they did it on Switch? Just like Game & Watch... well, they kind of use both of the names already. Collection and gallery is kind of the... You know, the main two, but... Could you imagine? They were like, here's every Game & Watch game. It's just very faithfully recreated. Because I don't think they're... If Game & Watch games have source code, I don't think that probably still exists anywhere, so... Plus, can you emulate Game & Watch games? I need to look more into it. But it is nice that, you know, in some way I do have, like, an archival of Game & Watch games Nintendo did, you know? Even if they're on the Game Boy, it's like, well, it's close enough. And it's a good majority of them. And then the Game Boy Advance one has a few extras as well. Yeah, I saw that coming. I got a little greedy. That's okay. It's not a big deal. Kind of interesting remake of a game, and I'll have to read that in a second. So far away from me. Here, Yoshi, eat. Some more handheld games like that and 3D models. Oh, that's interesting. I was kind of thinking, you know how like UFO 50 came out? What was kind of recent, I guess. It's still semi-recent. But UFO 50, kind of a bunch of NES games. I'm shocked that there aren't more games like this, because I feel like, especially if you're like just learning how to make video games, these seem like really easy ways to just start, you know what I mean? Like a Game & Watch clone kind of thing. I guess the closest I can think of is like, what's that stupid little console called? It was like the Playdate or something. That kind of had like micro games almost, you know. That might be the closest we've ever gone to a Game & Watch-esque, like, continuation. Uh-oh, Yoshi, you better get the fuck over here. Ooh. It's speeding up. Yoshi, over here, buddy. There you go. Give him the egg. And now we're back to the slow burn. If mobile games were like this. That's exactly what I said last stream. That's exactly what I said. I was like, dude, could you imagine that they were more like this instead of... Because the problem with mobile games now is like... the ads and whatever, but it's like... Also, there's definitely something to be said about like every mobile game feels like there's an end goal. You know, if it's those stupid runner games, could you... Like, I've always thought this. Like, if... Like, I know there's endless runners quote, right? And so, like, those are kind of in maybe the same vein. But, you know those, like, fake ads, like, fake game ads that are, like, you're walking down the thing and you go through left and that's gonna multiply your characters by 2 and then that's gonna subtract it by 1 and, right, all that garbage. I was like, why not just let that be infinite? I feel like that would be so much more fun than, here's an end goal and then you died. Now watch a 10-minute ad. You know, just play, like, a little border ad somewhere if you want to put ads in your stupid mobile game. Like, I don't know. Yeah, if mobile games were like this, that's exactly what I said last stream. I was like, it'd be so much better. Oh, Yosh. Shit, that's not good. Okay. It's actually really bad. Okay, I gotta pay more attention where Yoshi's at. In the world billboard? Yeah, something like that. Yoshi! Okay, well, that's what happens. All right, that was a warm-up. That was a good warm-up. We got about halfway to where we needed to be. So again, we're trying to hit 1,000 on this. 800 unlocks the 2 unlockables. But 1,000 gets you the star, and so I'm trying to get the star. I don't think there's a point in getting anything higher in the harder difficulties. I think that's more for bragging points. I will double check. I probably won't do those though, but the main 2. What the original version of this game looks like. We can look at that next. I've kind of been going between them. The other Game & Watch ones are just... They're very slow in comparison. But that's like where Smash Bros. Game & Watch's bucket thing comes from. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Actually, let me... I'll go... We'll do that. We'll do that real quick. We'll see how far we can make it in this. This is what it looks like. It's a 2-screen game. So you can get 3 points. Which these are like relaxing in their own way. And you get 5 points for getting a full bucket put into... What did I gave them names last time. Was it Leonard? Larry? Something. Lamar. It was Lamar. He was freaking out down there. He's like, oh, I don't know what to do. He's just running. I do kind of wish they had, like, the option for music behind these. But also, the little beeps and boops are kind of nice. You can see it's speeding up a little bit. And then apparently this is also an OG Game & Watch. Every 100 it'll slow back down. But it gets like every round is faster, but it slows back down. I also love how the Super Game Boy has the border around it. It's just, I don't know. This game has so much charm to it. They all do, but I mean, specifically these have a lot of charm. Alright, we're picking up speed now. Leonard, get down here. Lamar, whatever the fucking name is. Why is Lamar a name that keeps popping in my head? Half-Life, that's why. That's why, Half-Life. Ooh, did you see that? I about goofed. He got it, though. Yo, Nintendo of Australia's back. Hell yeah. Hello, Nintendo of Australia. That's back in the day when the game was... The game was the game. Oh, you know, it's kind of funny because I went to go get my hair cut today, and the barber that I've been going to apparently quit, so he doesn't work there anymore, and I can't get a hold of him. So I guess he's not my barber anymore. Rest in peace, Ed. And so I went down there, and there was some new guy, and so I let him do it. And haircut aside, I kind of am on the fence about it. It is shorter, but it's like, it looks kind of... Doesn't matter. Anyways, he was like, so what hobbies you got? And I was like, oh, I play games. He's like, yeah, I play games too. What you play? And I was like, probably nothing you play. It's like, just like, I don't know, a lot of old stuff. Like, what details is old? I was like, I don't know, Nintendo 64. And all I could think is, hey man, oh, that one came really quick. Did you see that? All I could think is, yeah, actively right now I'm playing Game & Watch games, you know? Like, this has been the most excitement I've had recently is Game & Watch. You know, people out here playing Helldivers or Call of Duty or whatever, and I'm like, good old-fashioned Game & Watch. You know, and this goes to show, too, that, like, Atari games could have, like, held up better. Because this was before Atari, right? What year was Atari? That was, like... Was that 70s? It was like early 80s. But I mean, again, like there's not many Atari games. I don't even have an Atari. I don't have an Atari. I have never collected Atari, ColecoVision, and Television. Like none of that stuff interests me. Because most of those games are just really bad. I know one day I'll eventually collect them, but again, it's like that's going to take up so much more space on stuff that I will never touch because most of those games just do not hold up in any sense. These hold up great. Like these are a lot of fun. They're very simple. I don't understand why Atari was trying to do more than I guess what they were capable of. You know, LCD games I'd say like this are more fun than the majority of Atari games. I would be interested in like emulating a bunch of Atari games and then going through and like, dude, I should just dump I should have just dumped it. Oh, okay. Okay, we're getting to this point where I'm bad now. Two, three. Just moving to the left here. I start autopiloting and I go, how the fuck is this happening? Get back over here. Okay. 2, 3. He's over here. Oh, we just gotta make it a 300. Go over here. There we go. There we go. And that resets your stuff. Okay, hold on. I want to rechat. So many lives have been saved that weren't from Lamar. I don't think we have led to an uprising. Also, hi, Nintendo of Australia, almost said America. Atari was like 78. Yeah, they were like. There's Atari 50, but they're pretty pricey on Atari game collection, even if there's your stuff with it. Atari 50 might be worth looking into. I know that had a lot of good stuff, and isn't it continuously getting updated as well? So I might look into that. But yeah, I mean, is Atari pricey? I remember when I started collecting, Atari was like the cheap junk that they couldn't get rid of at most stores. Now I don't see them anymore. I don't really see Atari anymore. I don't know if that's just because the times have changed or if it has gotten more expensive. I have no idea. Off the top of my head, for like just in general Atari games that I can think of. Shit, get over here. Motherfucker. That was my bad. Just in general, Atari games that I can think of on top of my head. Dragster. Adventure. Lamar. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to buckle the fuck up. Adventure's like the main one I think off the top of my head. I don't know, like there's just not a ton of Atari games that I'd really be like that interested in. Because I like, how many of them hold the test of time? How many of them were actually important? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think there were a ton that were that influential long term. I think Nintendo, like as much as Nintendo gets glazed all the time, you know, like Nintendo really did and still does push the industry a lot. Where I'd kind of argue like Atari really didn't. Like, had Atari not existed in the US, I think Nintendo still would have came in and done everything the same. Like, I think Atari could have happened and it wouldn't have mattered. Atari's name has been ran through the mud. Honestly, like, Atari Jaguar has some stuff I'm interested in. Like, I'm not making... This is not a bit. I'm trying to think of Gex. It's got that flying game. Is that the one where you go, where did you learn to fly? That one was like a launch title or whatever. Like, there's probably like 30 games that Atari ever published that I'd be super interested in. Oh, fuck. Fuck, fuck. Leonard! Oh, no. I tapped it too much. Okay. Hold on, I'm buckling in. I'm locking the fuck in. Leonard! Okay. Okay, we're halfway. What have I done? I had to, or it was gonna be game over. I had to dump it. This is like... Oh, well, there it goes. Oh, well. The highest score I think we got, 521. Is that what I left on? So what does that look like now? I got 2 stars over there. Again, 1,000 is the end goal for that. 800 is to get the unlocks for the gallery. So I think I want to try to do OG Octopus, because last time we figured out what I was doing wrong on that one. So let me try to do this. Yeah, I'd definitely be interested in trying some Atari games. Like, I think Atari would be 50 would be really good. Okay. So what I learned last time is that this plays very differently from the remake one, where the point in that one is to grab as much treasure as possible. Really, the only thing you gotta do here is you just kind of grab a little bit and then you run back up. And that always gives you 8 or 3 points, no matter what. Doesn't matter if you grab 1 treasure, 100 treasure, a bajillion treasure, doesn't matter. I can grab 1. See, I'm just waiting out. Now I can go. And that gives me 3. No matter what, every time you go down here and then run back up here, you get 3. Which is very different than what the remake would have you believe. So it actually makes more sense to kind of do this than it does to sit down there. So you're basically just going, how many trips up and down can I make? That is essentially what this game is. Did your audio on the left just go out? Or is that just me? It just got really quiet in my left ear. What the hell? Well, at least it's just beeps and boops. I wonder what just happened. Or am I crazy? The amount of concentration this game takes. Oh! Already lost life, and I'm only at 60. How am I supposed to ever get to 1,000 on this? I feel like if Nintendo made this now, or like... Oh! Left audio has returned to my ear. Hello, welcome back. I had missed you. But if Nintendo made, like, this now on Switch or something, it would be like, get 400 in Octopus. Get 600 in this game. You know, not just a straight up 1,000. That's my belief. Because some of these take a lot longer to do than others. Ooh. Ooh, you almost got him. Oh! That's so unfortunate. Oh, man. Octopus is rough. I've only made 133 on that one, so I was 3 away from my top goal. Okay, what do I want to stick on? I think what I want to do, because at the very least, Octopus I've gone far, and I bet if I was to just hyper focus and not trying to talk, I bet I could do Oil Panic really easily. Let me work on Fire. So I definitely need to practice with this one. Yeet indeed. Yeet indeed. I haven't seen your name in a while. Welcome back. Hello. Yeet indeed. At least I think that was a new Twitch message. I sure hope so. Again, to be fair, Twitch doesn't usually get a lot of messages just because I don't know. I don't have a good reason for why Twitch doesn't do very well, but I don't check it enough. And then the one moment I look over there is going to be like 30 messages. I'm like, shit. Shit, I'm gonna keep my eye over there. They're right next to each other too. I don't have an excuse. Fuck. I'm so bad at this. I feel like we're getting it down a little bit. Slowly but surely. Like, if it doesn't really start going... Like, if the drops don't start going faster, I think it's manageable. But if they start falling quicker or something, it's game over. What is the point in the bombs? I like this design of Peach's Castle, too. I'm assuming it's Peach's Castle. I mean, this was what was this, 1997? So this was a year after Mario 64. Which I think 64 was a later 96 game to begin with, so... Ooh. Makes me so damn anxious. Ah, I can't. Ah, fuck me. 288 is my high score on that, so... That starts out so slow. Here comes the egg. Oh, that wasn't a bomb that time. Whew. The amount that it stresses me out, and we're not even halfway to 100, you know what I mean? And I need 1,000. It's just, it's a lot, you know? No, I agree. These are extremely catchy songs, yeah. And on top of that, too, I mean, it's, like I said earlier, I was like, these are probably really good, like, sleep streams, sleep game, you know what I mean? Just, like, having the background. You don't really have to watch to know what's happening, especially on, like, the Game & Watch side, like, the retro versions. You just kind of hear the beeps and boops, and it's like, I don't know. Because sometimes that's all I need is just, like, a little bit of sound in the background. There's so many times where I'll watch a video and it's like, okay, this is too interesting. I don't want to go to sleep yet because I'm trying to watch whatever's happening on screen. And so just something simple, you know, something simple, something nice and simple. But yeah, the octopus theme in particular, I love that one. This trilogy on Game Boy Color, or whatever you want to call them, Game Boy and then the sequels on Game Boy Color, have some of the most catchy songs with them. Might be some of my favorite Game Boy game period, or Game Boy music period. And again, you never hear people talk about these games. Again, it's like I can't even tap fast enough. It's insane the amount of speed they expect you to have for this. Like if I was switching between two sides or something, it'd be different. Like here, but having to run, I don't know. It's a lot. I can't. Oh, I watch people to go to sleep too as well. Like that's pretty much what I do every night when I go to bed. It's like it's either sometimes on the rare occasion I'm in the mood for music. Sometimes, which is kind of weird. I've said this before. Like I do enjoy a little bit of ASMR every once in a while. Not something I got into myself, but someone kind of showed me. I was like, well, it is nice. It's just like sounds most of the time, you know. But I know that has like a kind of a stigma behind it. But I do enjoy it. But most of the time it's either like live streams that have turned down way low, or it's music. On the rare occasion, it might be a podcast. There are a couple podcasts I listen to. But again, those are kind of nights where I'm like, I'm going to be laying here for about an hour before I actually fall asleep. And I need to keep myself entertained until I actually do fall asleep. But podcasts are good because you don't have to, it's like you get all the information from just listening to it versus, you know, stream stuff. You're definitely missing some of the information going on. But again, that's why these games are really cool, because you don't really gotta watch. You kind of get the idea. Ah, I hate this game so much. The amount of focus I have right now. I couldn't have this much focus in daily life. No! There it goes. Rest in peace. Anyways, what sick and twisted person set an orphanage on fire? No, it's Peach's castle. It's Peach's castle. No, no, no. The toads were she was making the cake. Remember, she said, "I'm gonna bake a cake for you." And then, uh-oh, fire. This one's so hard. Which were almost to 2 stars. The only other one is like manhole. I really wanted to unlock everything before I like moved on, but it just kind of feels like one of those things I'm probably gonna have to grind for versus like grinding on stream. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if this is like. I guess the real thing is like, is this the right place to grind? But let me try classic. Let me go to classic. So I do enjoy this one. I think this one makes a little more sense. It's not perfect, but I like that they all have the same fall speed. Now this one somebody was just terrible and caused a fire, you know. Slowly picking up speed. I wonder if Mario's Cement Factory is on any of these. Because I see that's the actual like Game & Watch that I have. It's like one of those ooh, like one of those 90s remake things. I talked about that last time, but I still have that like in the plastic. Ooh. Okay, because the problem with this one is that sometimes it's kind of hard to tell who's falling first because they kind of flash versus like actual movement. So that's really my only complaint with this one, but I do like that they move more in the same speed. Ooh. Okay, alright. Ooh, I thought I fucked up. You can kind of like swoop in and grab them sometimes. A 100. That's 100. I need 1,000 to get all 5 stars. Like, I'm not crazy for thinking that's a lot for this, right? Like, I feel like if you get that 400, like, that's about the equivalent. Because you can't get bonus points, you can't do other stuff. It's just this. Mario's what factory? No, his cement factory, not the... Get your head out of the gutter. It's a real thing. I didn't make it up. Okay, Mario's had all kinds of jobs, okay? He was the man with all the jobs. Although he did not work as a gutter cleaner, so... You know, you're gonna have to figure out how to get your head out of the gutter by your lonesome. What do you mean? I had to call foul, because that's fucked up. Oh! Okay, that is the one benefit to these, is that after a certain amount, they do reset, like, all your screw-ups. So it doesn't take the pressure off, but, you know. Who pronounces cement like that? How else would you say cement? What do you mean? Cement? It's cement. Okay, I guess, okay. Well, now that I've said it like that, I guess it is cement, isn't it? Oh, fuck me. To be fair, I've said salmon before, okay? I've said, can I get the blackened salmon? The salmon? Okay, I'm just a special little guy, okay? I say button with like the hard T instead of... Oh, for fuck's sake. It's not button, you know, button or button or something. Oh, oh. It's button. It has two T's. Oh, man. There he goes. Cement. Okay. Well... Look, I learned something new, okay? And by learn something new, it's something I've never thought about until this moment when you go, who says it like that? I'm like, I guess me. Okay, so what did we unlock? Wait, we didn't... We got 200, though. It's every 400. That's right. Oh my god. It's every 400 you unlock one of these. How on earth? But I don't even have a... Oh, no, star goes over there. That's right, that's right. These are the hard mode stars that I'm not even going to attempt, because I don't care. Yeah, the opposite problem with the other word. What was the other word? Salmon or button? Button. Salmon. I think I might take a break from this one. You know, I've been kind of excited to try the second game, and I feel like I've put in some good time on these. So let me find where I've set that cart. It's this black and my room's dark and I don't know where it is. That's the third one. There. Introducing Game and Watch Gallery 2. Oh, it's frozen again. Why does it always do? I wish it would just reactivate itself. Oh, that's semen was cement. You know what? No, actually, I'm gonna stop. Okay, so I just reset it. Oh, this song's so good too. I'm more mature than that. I'm not gonna make a cum joke. Welcome. To continue later, pause, then switch the power to off. See gallery corner note board for game information. So there's 5 new games in this one. You got Parachute, Helmet, Chef, Vermin, and Donkey Kong. So not that we won't go back to the other one, but I do just want to spend some time on this one. So let's... Ooh, where do we want to start? I'm thinking Chef. I'm thinking Chef's a good place to start. So I have played a little of these just here and there, but I definitely have more experience with the first one. I've had these games for like less than a week. So when I say, oh, I got experience with them, it's like, yeah, bare minimum experience. So the way this works is that A turns Yoshi and Peach around. You want to wait for the food to get cooked. Yoshi can eat food raw, but you get more points for cooking it. See, he ate the raw food there. I didn't mean for him to, but that's okay. Now, I know some people prefer the Game Boy Color versions of these, because these are both Game Boy Color and Game Boy games. I don't really have a good way to film those right now, because my GameCube's... I cannot figure out how to get the GameCube to look good. Out of all my consoles, it's the only one that's been giving me trouble. I don't like the way anything comes out of it. Oh, Yoshi, thank you for eating that. I didn't realize he did that. So I definitely want to, I want to at some point play these on the Game Boy Color. I think going between them would be nice. But also, I really like the borders on these. And I kind of think that, like, makes up for a lot of it. Like, even if it's like, oh yeah, well, you're kind of losing the color or whatever, but... Oh. I just think I like having a nice border. I don't know what Yoshi does with the egg exactly, but I guess we'll find out. Baby Yoshi. Aww. So, I mean, it's kind of like fire, but not really. Like, it's definitely more tame, I'd say. Like, I don't feel nearly as control with that one. I feel like you have a lot more breathing room than when you do with fire. Oh, shit. Yoshi, I'm gonna need you to eat that one. Oh, oh, okay. Well, thank you for eating it, I suppose. Oh, no! What? Computer, no, don't restart right now. My laptop does that all the time. I'm like, if I'm actively using my laptop, I need you to really think about, like, if this is the appropriate time to be asking me. And the food can burn if you overcook it. I don't know what it does exactly, like if Yoshi just can't eat it, but you can overcook it. We have created new life. Yeah, this one, I like this one a lot. It's not super different from fire, but I feel like it works better. Oh, fuck. Uh-oh, I burnt it. I think if I burn it, I have to just let it turn to ash. I can't imagine feeding Yoshi the burnt one's gonna do me any good. The first time I played this, I was like, what am I supposed to be doing right now? And so I just, like, didn't feed Yoshi. And I was like, I don't understand what's happening. Oh, Yoshi! Well, we got 400 first try. That's not bad. I posted a secret for this game on the note board. Go see it. So you can see here, I still have the 2 stars. So I think it's still 1,000 is the good points, or 1,000 gets you the stars. But we can see what's on the view gallery. Note board. I love the art in this one too. Interrupt save the note board. Chef Modern Secrets. Modern mode when Yoshi eats cookie food. Wow, I can't read. Modern mode when Yoshi eats cooked food, he'll grow. If he eats raw or burnt food, the level will go down. Interesting. The level will go down. Okay, so I guess it should be a last resort then. What is store? Interrupt save the note board. Okay, interesting. I love this Mario. Can we turn this into an emote or something? Because this, look at this one. Mamma mia. Ha! Yahoo! Ha! Ooh! Yahoo! Mamma mia! Ooh! Yeah! Okie dokie! Anyways. Let's do... Actually, since we did Chef, let me go on Classic Chef. Yeah, you can tell, like, this is quite a difference between the one we just played. You can't turn around, it's just this. Oh. The lad stole me food! Oh, it's speeding up. Oh. My issue with this one is that I kind of feel like he's in the way. I've had a couple times now where I don't know where the one in the middle is because I'm like in the way of it or something. But it's not too bad. I mean, not every Game & Watch is going to be a winner, but damn. But then again, it's also less to keep up with, you know? Kind of awful sound, though, don't you think? Like, the other ones were very simple beeps and boops. It's like... Like, I get why, but... You can kind of scoop them up, it looks like. Like, you can kind of just, like, come underneath them and scoop them. Like, it's definitely not just that easy, but it does seem like you can kind of... Like, it doesn't have to be pixel perfect. Yeah, this one I'd probably mute the audio for. Just because, damn. Oh, there's a timer bomb about to blow up in my head. Why is it gotta make so much sound? If this was as tight... Oh, no. I was about to say, if this was as tight as Fire was, we'd be dead a long time ago. That's some good-looking food. Hell yeah. Mmm. Okay. Let me try Vermin. I have played the modern one a little bit. I kind of don't like this one. I haven't played Classic yet, but this one, you'll see when it starts to speed up, it's just like, you kind of just mash all over the place. I don't feel like there's a ton of strategy beyond just... It's like a worse off whack-a-mole. I don't hate it or anything. It's just, it's kind of mind-numbing in a weird way, where I don't feel like the rest of the game, especially the ones in the first collection, don't feel that way. This one kind of just, kind of all over the place, quite literally. Like, again, I'm not doing anything to mash it. It's just like, if Yoshi is close enough to him, he'll just automatically smash him. And so all I have to do is just rotate the... I mean, look how quick I can do this on the D-pad. You know what I mean? Like... But the only time you start to die is when you miss input, you know? But the goal of this one is as soon as an egg gets cracked, or not cracked, fully breaks, the game's over. It doesn't matter which egg it is. If any egg completely breaks, it's game over. So far, we haven't even had a crack, so... And it's kind of hard to tell, like, when an enemy's close enough to hit. Like, it's just not... I don't know. It's not very clear, in my opinion. But... I don't know. I don't know enough about the rest of the collection yet to say, like, if this is my least favorite one. But out of the ones that I played... Oh, see, that one got cracked. Out of the ones I played, I think this might be my least favorite one. There are boos, though, and I do like that these are just, like, more... not the Koopas, but, like, the little guys with the masks. They're kind of obscure Mario enemies. It's kind of fun. I'll tell you what, though. My thumb is going raw. This is, like, Mario Party spin the thing minigame before that. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Nintendo, I'm gonna sue you because you didn't send a glove with this fucking game, Nintendo. What the fuck? But then again, you know, if I was a kid, this would probably be, like, really fun. Like, this would probably be, like, the best in mind. I mean, like, some of the other ones I could see, like, you know, that's kind of the thing, too, is, like, I think depending on how old you are, I think depends on what Game & Watch you probably like. Like, genuinely, I think probably, I bet everyone has their own style. Like, this is probably more fun for someone who's just trying to, like, kill time. Or the other one, you know, somebody who really wants strategy or, you know, you probably get different things out of it, is what I would assume. Oh, fuck off. Ooh. I don't know what I did, but I did it. Like, I feel like I could look away from the screen at some point and probably still be doing pretty decent. Like, obviously, if it was in a circle and you could just, like, do that, I bet you'd miss them. Like, that's probably why it is the way it is, but... Again, not that it's not fun, I just feel like this one doesn't have the same strategy as some of the other ones. Which is why I said, you know, some kid probably go nuts for this. Kids love whack-a-mole. I was never a big whack-a-mole kid, honestly. Just, I didn't like it. Maybe I would now, as an adult, but I know as a kid, I remember going to Chuck E. Cheese or whatever and be like, this shit sucks. Okay, this just kind of just keeps going. At least the song's really good. It's got nice graphics. Damn, dude, look at those graphics. Where do you think that kid is now? You think he's living his best life? You think he's even alive? Specifically, I'm talking about the Zelda commercial kid. Damn, dude, look, or wow, dude, look at those graphics. An old school YouTube poop thing that people used to throw in there all the time. YouTube poop's another thing I never understood. Never understood YouTube poops. There was a video I watched. The guy went over, it was like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air YouTube poop. Apparently it's like the best YouTube poop of all time or something. Which, God, that name's, you know, YouTube poop just sucks so much. But anyways, and I watched it, and I was like, okay, well, that seems interesting. So afterwards, I went to watch it, and I just was like, man, I don't care. Like, it's just dumb. Maybe I just didn't grow up in the right time, or, you know, it wasn't like, I don't know. It's just YouTube poops, kind of dumb. Look, some of them are funny, like, things getting edited together are funny. Oh. Like, I definitely am down for that, you know what I mean? But when it comes to, like, just, like, 3-minute long YouTube poops and it's just, like, chaos, it's not funny. I don't get the appeal. I know some people do, though. Or at least they used to. Oh shit, that egg is on its way out. Uh-oh. God, my thumb is raw as fuck right now. I'm gonna feel this later. I'm gonna be like, ow, I should not have done that. Okay, now let's speed up. Damn. Damn that fucking egg. They really do eat those eggs fast. Okay. Okay, I'm feeling the stress a little bit now. I am feeling the strategy. It is hitting very slowly. Oh. Shit. Damn. Oh my god. Okay, I see what it's going for. I do see it. It clicks when it gets really fast like that. Like at some point, and again, I'm gonna have to explain my thought process that was happening in the moment there. Fuck, that's like, okay, so you see like the eggs on the bottom, and so I'm like, okay, I have to focus on, I'd rather take hits from the top than the bottom, and obviously then I got too many hits on the top, but what is this? Toad, that looks like a bunch of squares and circles. I don't know, bud. You did it. Gallery Corner will now have a new event. Let's go and open its panel right now. Okay. Game & Watch Gallery 2. Parachute. Helmet 1, Helmet 2. Oh, it's the music room. Oh. Interesting. So there's a sound test menu. Oh, I see now. That's what the two questions. Okay, and then it's like noteboard, music room. Okay. I got 4 stars on Vermin. God damn. My thumb hurts. I want to try Donkey Kong. Actually, no. I want to go on Vermin and do classic. So the way this one works is that it automatically hits down as well. I've seen this game before. I haven't played this yet though. But you got 2 hammers on this one. Kind of makes a bit. I mean, Yoshi had 2, but really you're only hitting the 1. So you don't hit anything directly in front of you, but you definitely hit stuff to the left and right of you. So you kind of have to pay attention. Kind of a weird design, but I like it. When's PETA gonna get angry about this one? Go on, PETA. They're just vermin, PETA. Well, Lois, I don't like that. I wish you wouldn't beat the moles. Well, PETA, I'm gonna beat the moles because they're not supposed to be in my damn yard, PETA. Well, Lois, I love them. PETA. PETA, no, I don't know what this bit is. This is a bad bit. Well, Lois, let me tell you, I'm not gonna let you beat any more moles, Lois. Oh, PETA, I'm gonna kill you, PETA. I'm gonna kill you, Lois. I'm gonna kill your dog. I'm gonna say it was in the name of love. See, now that's satisfying. Ooh. Oh, I love it. When it clicks like that, that's fun. I kind of wish it would just stick with that speed, because damn. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, shit. Well, I thought it was going to reset. Oh. Oh, well. Okay, that's my bad. That's not too bad for first try. It's really not bad for first try on that one. I'm not going to do that again. Let me try some Donkey Kong, and then I'm probably going to hop off here. I do want to see what modern looks like, though. Oh, I have seen a little bit of this one. I don't remember when you're supposed to jump on it. I do know that trick. It's A. It's A at the edge there. Oops. I'm so bad. Well, okay then. Let's try that again. Oh. Wow, the barrel's turning into Koopas. That makes no sense. Oh, fuck off. Oh, man. Okay. Shame. That was not too bad, though. And then classic. What does classic look like? It's, oh, yeah, it's this. Which I gotta say, this one's crazy. Yeah, this one may not be super great just because of how it is. I have played the DS one, and I think this one's alright on the DS, but I pressed jump. What do you mean? Yeah, that's just really rough to see. I mean, again, having the full thing on the DS is nice. Because you have top and bottom screen. So this one may not be as great, but that's okay. Oh. You're gonna get crushed up there, huh? Is there a way to swap screens? Can you... Oh, you can't. Oh, you press B to swap screens. Oh, weird. Kind of weird it doesn't do it automatically, you know? Oh, shit. Uh, yeah, I don't know about that one. Meh. I mean, it is neat that it's on here, but... The rest of these, I don't think are these big ones. No, they're just like the single screens, which makes sense. I could see how this one could turn into like a kind of like fire a little bit. I mean, quite literally, it's pretty similar. But since you're only keeping track of stuff falling, I don't think it's nearly as bad. Well, I say that, and then here I go. hyper focused. Oh. Oh. We got exactly 100. Oh, what does parachute look like in modern? I love this song too. I'll definitely have to come back to this. I'm a little tired to be continuing the Game & Watch stuff, but the only one I didn't look at was Helmet. I'll quickly look at Helmet. I made it pretty far in this one when I was playing by myself last time. Again, I reset them for the stream, but you can grab coins, and then you go through the door. But you get slower the more coins you have. It's kind of like Octopus. So the goal isn't just to go through the door each time. It's also try to get coins, but you don't want to get too many coins. It's actually very similar to Octopus. Yeah, this one's not too bad. I like this one. I don't think it's like insane or anything, but it is fun. It's very fun. This would probably be in my top 10 somewhere. And again, it would kind of depend on my ranking, like the originals, like as their own thing. Am I ranking them alongside the remakes? Kind of that would be kind of the deciding factor. Oh, a little too quick. I wonder what that star did then. If anything. Maybe just gave me more points. Oh, shit, that was my fault. Sort of autofocus, or autopiloting. I clicked it one too many times. Oh, there I go. That wasn't too bad, especially for a first run of that. That's still gonna give me at least 1 star in there. Yep. Well, I think that's a good place to stop for now. I don't know when we're gonna pick this up next, but I do quite enjoy just like doing Game and Watch for a short period before I go to bed. It's kind of nice. It's relaxing. I know relaxing is like a weird way to put it, but anyways. All right. Well, as usual, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Make sure y'all take care. Drink water. Every time it's drink water. I don't know. Do something different. Drink some Gatorade. I don't know. Anyways, y'all have a good night. I will see y'all later. Peace out. Bye.